back at it again with another episode of Solomon's Crown. And for those guys who are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll give you a minute to do that.
While I take down my body fuel, rain, caffeine addiction.
But yeah, thanks again for rocking with us. We're going to go dive straight into it. So today we're going to talk about Aries Spears. He's a comedian, and his remarks, or his thoughts rather, on the famous R&B singer slash musical artist slash whatever, female empowerment ambassador, Lizzo.
Oh no, she's a press, bro, and she's a rapper.
Oh yeah, press rapper. But anyways, let's dive into it.
Yo, where's my mouse?
Technical difficulties.
I mean, you can't even get internet in here.
Oh, rip.
Yo, it's because it's on a weird site. You know, these people don't like you doing stuff without watching 14 ads. Can you watching on Twitter?
You actually make good music, man.
There we go.
No, it's not even showing up. Hold up.
Yeah, it's cool. Let's just watch it via Twitter.
I gotta go to Twitter. Don't judge me for my Twitter.
You can just edit it out.
Where the fuck is it? Right, man. Is it Twitter? All right, we are back. Let's do this.
Like, as a songwriter, yo.
I can't get past the fact that she looks like the shit emoji. She's got a very pretty face, but she keeps showing her body off, nigga. Like, come on, man. Come on, yo. I'm sorry, listen, I ain't the most in shape nigga in the world, but I still, you know, when you funny and you got swagger and confidence and you decent looking, I think I'm at least handsome, you get pussy. But a woman that's built like a plate of mashed potatoes is in trouble. You know what kills me about women? Is the hypocrisy and the contradiction. Yes, queen, slay, queen. Yes, queen, slay. Yeah, girl, your confidence. Fuck diabetes. Fuck heart problems. Fuck heart disease, cholesterol. Y'all all claim womanhood and about sisterhood and support for your sister, you know, when it come to that ridiculous shit. But if you really gave a fuck, why wouldn't you go, black girl, we love you. We love your confidence, boo-boo. But this ain't it. This ain't it. That's the real love. Y'all will jump on me for making jokes, but y'all won't fucking be real and go, sister, put the eclair down. This ain't it. It's treadmill time.
I mean, and then, you know, like, he got literally bombarded by women all over America, period.
And I mean, with him, with what he was saying, it's not even the fact that not only did they not do that, as he said, they pretty much encouraged Lizzo to stay the same. Like they literally shunned Adele because she became skinny, saying that, she hated herself. Oh, this is a
so he
response
reacted to it. Yeah,
okay,
of course. Let me just get that in real quick before we go dive deeper into it.
It's your boy Aries Spears. I had to put the Yankee on for this one. Listen, I know I'm trending right now because of the Lizzo joke. And I just want to say, man, a lot of you women are funny, you know, with the critiques. I ain't funny. I'm fat, unattractive. No woman wants me. They always try to hurt you with what works for you the most. That's what they try to hurt. That's like you break up and you go, that's why you got a little wee-wee and you can't screw. But you've been with him for years. I'm 32 years in this game and I ain't funny. I'm 32 years in this game and I ain't never got no meow. That's hilarious. Y'all don't deal in logic and sense. You deal in emotion and anger. Come with something that's not subjective. Me being unfunny, unattractive, that's not a fact. That's subjective. Stop leading with emotion and anger and come with facts. You heard me? DM me for the link to the Spears and Steinberg podcast. And if there's any women out there that want to give me some meow for some of this, holla at me. Yo, what up? It's your boy Aries Spears. I had to.
And the worst part is, like, he will get pussy.
Yeah, facts.
So, and then of course the comments are just like, "Oh, clown," and it's like, "Oh, have you ever heard of don't throw stones from a glass house?" But the thing is like, he does not give a fuck, bro. Like, literally, these women are just making him more famous than what he is. They're making him trending by coming in here and being like, "Yeah, but you fat." Okay. Thank you. Thank you for a comment that literally is just gonna blow my shit up. If they really wanted to like make a difference, they just wouldn't comment on his shit. Yeah. But everybody's emotionally driven and they gotta do it for Lizzo and be like, as if Lizzo cares because she's oppressed and men like Aries Spears who make jokes about her are the reason why women can't be on the VMAs and have millions of dollars and get immaculate dick and fucking blow flutes like they blow dick. Like, I don't fucking know, man. Like I'm oppressed out here, bro. Like, the fuck you mean? Like if you so oppressed and slide me $50 million or like 100,000 into my bank account, and I'll literally be an advocate for not oppressing you. I'll literally punch everybody in the face who even comes close to oppressing you. Like, like no bullshit. There's a double standard. There's always going to be a double standard.
There's a big double standard. It's a big double standard.
Because men will hold men accountable and women will literally not hold other women accountable, period. If a dude goes out in public and slaps a female in the face for no apparent reason, dudes are going to jump on him.
He's gonna
if a female goes out and slaps a female in public for no apparent reason, females are going to take pictures of it and be like, "Oh my goodness, what's going on here?"
Facts. Facts. I mean, I think life is just a double standard. I think the gripe that men have is that we've been the same way pretty much since the beginning, and that we understand we can't have our cake and eat it too, but women want to have their cake and eat it too. So
yeah, because men are oppressing them, because men who work 40 to 70 hours a week have so much time to get on the internet and oppress other women. Like, because like, bro, I literally, like, when I wake up in the morning, I get on Twitter and just be like, man, I'm trying to oppress every woman that I see on my Twitter, my Facebook, my Instagram before I get my day started, because I'm never running late for work. I'm never just like waking up in the morning and be like, damn, I'm gonna make coffee. I'm gonna watch some motivational videos so I can get my mind right, so that I can just like get into this mentality of going into work that I don't necessarily want to do every day. So in between that time, for sure, I set aside women oppression hours. Like, is every hour, bro, I just have to get on some social media platform and oppress women. Because that is what is important to me as a man. Because without that oppression, I cannot live my life and go through. And before I get reported for being some misogynistic asshole, that was a joke for anybody who doesn't understand like what jokes are, like, because like I don't have time to oppress women. Like, bro, like, get out of here. Like, I make jokes on social media and people will really be like taking it.
Yeah, you'll be canceled.
It's like
you'll be canceled. Yeah.
But even like you seen, like I posted in the Apex community, like some dude was like, "Oh, console players dogging on or PC players dogging on console players," and I was like, "Bro, if you broke, just say that." And then of course some dude is just like, "Why are you shaming poor people for not being able to afford a $3,000 computer?" I'm like, bro, shut up. Like just go about your day, bro. Like, I've literally posted hella shit on social media that's just like, people just take things way too serious. It's like you're taking social media statements serious. I never have a life, bro.
Facts. But yeah, I don't think there's anything much we can say about it, but it's just
I mean, he's not in the right either way, but because he's fat too. He can barely breathe. He needs to fucking work out.
He looks very bad.
But that goes into proving our point that like even him being the way he is, he will still get pussy. He will still get topped off by some randos at a show. Because what women are gonna be like, yo, he's making money, he's successful. That's the only thing a man needs to do. Literally, you don't even have to look good
to provide security.
And the thing is, too, is like a lot of women are being turned off by these fucking dudes who go to the gym all the time because they don't have time for these women.
No.
There's literally dudes literally go to the gym like 24/7. Like, I'm about to go to the gym because I want to work out. Like, I'd rather do that than waste my time doing some dumb shit on social media and just like whatever people do on social media all day. On Twitter, like, oh my goodness, I just got done fingering myself. I feel so tired. Like, what? These are not bots either. Like, these are real women, real dudes on social media talking about like, yo, I just beat my meat.
Bruh. Too much information. Like a lot of these like FBI, CIA, just data. They don't have to work.
They really don't, because literally people put all their information out on the internet now. It's like we went from like, oh man, I don't want the government tracking my shit to like, hey yo, here's my location on Twitter, and like I just got done fingering myself, so I'm laying in bed with no panties, and I'm like,
bruh.
At this location, this time, timestamp, like,
yeah, easy.
I mean, if you're a predator in this day and age, like, bro, like you don't have to do anything. Like back in the day, like serial killers had to work for shit. Now it's just like, hey, I'm alone on this rock in the middle of nowhere. Last known location, like, bro, like maybe that's just us with the military mentality of just like, you probably shouldn't make it easy for people to come find you. Yeah,
but yeah, either way, man. Maybe the messenger was the right messenger, but the message is the same. Like, as I say, like, you know, Lizzo is a bigger girl or bigger woman, and it's a detriment to her health, whether she likes it or not.
You can't say that, bro. Like, how dare you tell Lizzo to worry about
same thing with Aries
health?
Spears, though.
I mean, the thing is like, you saw that it was. I mean, if you go look at the comment thread, like it's literally women in there to be like, "Oh, you got a little dick," or "I bet you can't fuck," like this, and that. And it's like, they just want to say shit. Oh, you're a clown because you called Lizzo fat, but you're fat yourself. And the thing is, even with both of them being fat, they literally brag about like how they can still have sex partners. Lizzo does the same thing. Aries Spears does the same thing, because at the end of the day, if you have money, it doesn't matter. Some dude is like really like being like, hey man, I gotta go pipe Lizzo later. Like,
God bless his soul, bro.
Yo, some dude literally is waking up and being like, yeah, I'm about to go pipe Lizzo, bro.
I guess for a couple of bands, a lot of dudes will do it. Not any dude, but a lot of dudes.
Nah, bro, I got something called like self-respect, dignity, pride. And the worst part is like, Lizzo is probably trying to do the most nastiest shit to this dude in general, because it's just like, oh, she has to prove that like, oh, big girls can do everything that all these bad girls can do. And that's cool and all, but like low key, there are some like big girls who actually look good. And me personally, like Lizzo is not one of them. Like she's kind of like Seen her in a bodysuit, bro, and I was just like,
she's a homely female. Let's put it that way.
bro, that shit almost made me throw up in my mouth right now. like, but I can't say that because I'm a
It's
fat
misogynistic.
shamer. That's misogynistic too.
You hate your mom, stuff like that. You know, the usual.
How dare I talk about black queens and this, and that? But like, I dated these skanks and scallywags, and it is what it is, bro. I'm not even. I don't take anything personal, to be honest. So, I mean, if you've seen how they roast me in some of these group chats, you'd be like, "Damn, this motherfucker, this motherfucker." Like, yo, like it'd be like that.
Yeah, we come from a different time, so.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, guys, what do you guys think? Do you think the message stands in spite of the messenger, or do you think, Aries Spears is jealous? Leave it in the comment section below.
Bro, that man is probably blowing some chicks back out right now who does not look like Lizzo, guaranteed. And the worst part is, I guarantee you, Lizzo would be like, "Hell no, there ain't no way I'm fucking this fat dude." Like, so then it's just like there's no like Lizzo will literally probably be like, "Oh, this dude is fat. Like, I'd never give him this pussy," and then he can't say the same thing about her.
No, we can't.
Double standards. That's going on the thumbnail. Double standards. Peace.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Well. So, welcome, guys, again to Solomon's Crown. And we're just going to give you a minute to sub because we need that. We definitely need that. All right.
I don't have coffee in me.
We got this guy over here dying because he's addicted to caffeine. But anyways, so this is a situation. A couple days ago, Aries Spears, a well-known actor. I think he got most of his fame from Mad TV back in the day. Showing my age here, but
Mad TV, real.
He fell into some controversy because he pretty much called Lizzo fat in so many words, right? So we basically got most of this story broken to us from Playback, a very popular podcast. So a lot of points were thrown around. On one hand, you have people saying, hey, because the way that interview went is that the guy asked, hey, do you know who Lizzo is? Like, she makes fire music. And then it seemed like out of nowhere, Aries is like, Lizzo? Oh, you mean the chick that's big, like, blah, 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 blah. And it went to a whole thing where it's like, women don't hold themselves accountable. Instead of, saying, hey, girl, like, you kind of don't fit in that dress. Like, you probably should hit the treadmill. Like, women kind of encourage that behavior, yada, yada, yada. Fast forward now, apparently, Aries Spears is caught up in some controversy.
But we did another video where he did his response, and pretty much women were saying, hey, yo, you got a small dick.
Yeah, the regular shaming tactics, but
yeah,
apparently the rabbit hole goes deeper. And we're gonna see what Playback has to say about it.
I need some coffee though. But yeah.
People who don't know, we record these videos in bulk, and so when we recorded this video, it was early in the week. Later on in the week, there was some news that dropped about Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddish are about to go to court because they're getting sued by these two individuals because they made a skit sexualizing children. That's a very extreme claim, so we decided to hold off on it. But then more and more information came out, and yeah, it's true. It's true. John spends most of the video. John is a little boy. Obviously, they're not going to give his name. John spends most of the video clad only in his underwear, and Spears' character leers at him through 2 holes in a newspaper cut as he pretends to read it. During the sketch, the camera zooms in suggestively on the 7-year-old buttocks and crotch while he plays. Spears sprays baby oil on the child's back. This is where I cut it off. And massages it in his shoulders in one scene. In another sequence, Spears smoking a cigarette while observing the child nude in a bathtub and pours water on his feet.
What?
Nigga, you're weird. The audacity of someone like Aries Spears sitting here telling Lizzo what she need to do and how women need to approach Lizzo. Like, I need to sit there and tell her what she need to do, how she need to lose weight, put down the donuts and all. How about this? As a man, I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. Stop making jokes sexualizing children. How about that? You don't need to be concerned about nobody else but your career. You need to worry about calling a good lawyer. You need to worry about making sure you might have settlement money. You need to make sure you worry about not dropping the soap because this shit is criminal, nigga. What's even crazier is I'm sitting here trying to like rationalize, like, why would he do this? Like, why would he do this? A part of me is like, maybe this context is missing. Maybe I'm missing something, right? But then Aries Spears is the same one who's so meticulous, so particular, so anal about the type of comedy that he keeps around him that he doesn't even allow too many black comics to open up for him because he feels like they're one-dimensional.
Aries be acting like he all black this and black that, militant brotherhood, but then he don't let no brothers open for him. So many black comics tend to be one note. Black people this, white people that. Show some levels to your comedy. And I don't want my audience, who can be very mixed at times.
So just to touch on that, like, that's just like the mentality that really people think that like once blacks get money, because somebody told me that shit, because some chick was like, oh, you don't care about blacks getting shot and all this stuff going on in America. And I was like, that's not going to change the fact that I got to live in America. Like, and she was like, oh, you're entitled. And that's how black people act whenever they get money, shit like that. But that's the thing is like some blacks are like that, where it's just like, Aries Spears feels like he's at a level that he can start making decisions like that because, like, yo, I put in the work, I got the money, I got the clout, blah, blah, blah. Like, I make the rules. But he used to be like that. So it's just like, you can't forget where you came from. But that's besides the claims that are being put up against him.
And I mean, again, we haven't seen the claims ourselves or the paperwork ourselves, but I mean, Playback are, I believe their opinion is pretty valid. So
they're pretty solid with their research. So just continue this off, and then we'll talk about it.
To feel like it's a Def Jam show.
Oh, yes, man. You want to make sure your audience is comfortable. Get all the different levels of comedy, even the level that appeals to Geppettos. Oh, yes, of course, Aries Spears. You want to make sure you get to them as well. Then I thought to myself, maybe it was like a major network or something like that. You know, you're hungry for the money, you want an opportunity, you're mad, thirsty, and, you know, you get caught up in the moment. Still doesn't make it right, but maybe I can understand at that point. But no, that's not it either. Again, AriesSpears.com is in the bottom right-hand corner. From the looks of it, allegedly, this was his own content for his own platform. Then what makes it even worse, allegedly, because this isn't 100%, but allegedly, he knew the child and he knew the parents, and allegedly there was some grooming happening for this skit to occur for quite some time. You're weird. This isn't even like a cartoon where they drawing some crazy shit. No. This is real life, and he's one of them. This isn't even like, oh, you got an 18-year-old and an 18-year-old is playing like they're a little bit younger than what they are, but technically speaking, they are legal to play this. No. This is an actual child. And no, people, not a 15-year-old, not a 13-year-old. We're talking about like under teenage. You're weird, Aries Spears. You're weird. Stop being concerned about what anybody else is doing and worry about what the fuck you got going on. Tiffany Haddish, I ain't gonna lie, in what I saw, the only thing you did in that scene was drop off somebody. But if you were aware of this as well, which I have a hard time believing you would not be aware, but you also look weird as well. But Aries Spears potentially voluntarily doing this on his own platform, left to his own devices to do whatever he wants, speaks volumes. speaks volumes. So, with that being said, y'all let us know in the comment section below. I don't have a funny outro for y'all because this is very.
Yikes, man. Yikes.
I mean, this is low key what we were talking about yesterday, where it's just like when we allow everything to happen, then motherfuckers just start thinking they can do whatever they want. So it's like,
but
the
you know,
thing
it's
is, I mean, I'm not like that shit is weird, like real shit.
period.
Like just anything to do with like minors and stuff like that, like that shit is
We're not
fucking
playing with that
weird.
shit. Yeah.
And the thing is, it's like there's like nobody can say nothing without like their past getting like brought up. And like, look at this now. Like everything Aries Spears is like discredited. Period, which is good because he's weirdo. But like, this is more common than we think, and this is just the one that's
Especially in
getting
Hollywood, man.
reported.
Especially in Hollywood, like low key, them dudes and girls weird, bro. They do some weird shit.
But we don't hold them accountable. Like, I don't see any groups that talk about feminists or rights or any of that stuff being like, hey, yo, we should go after.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Can't say that word on YouTube. Ginger pedos. I mean, I'm serious.
Yeah, there's more censorship, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, it's like we can't call, like, it's just like, oh, we don't want to offend people. It's like, get out of here, bro. Like,
Ginger pedos, bro.
I mean,
But it's wild. I mean, so in the whole scope of this,
what Aries Spears said
I,
was still true. I still hold true to what I said when he said it.
yeah, the message is honestly true. Like, I think women, a lot of the times, they encourage bad behavior or they turn a blind eye to it, whether that be cheating or quote unquote, body positivity and this whole rise of fat phobia and all this stuff. It's kind of ridiculous.
My body, my choice.
Yeah.
Like, literally, it's
But
just like,
but in this whole situation, even without the whole allegations, it's like calling the kettle black, where it's like, so basically the lesson that I learned from this is that if you have skeleton, if you have a, how in the Bible it says, like, if you have a,
he
you
who's
can't,
without sin.
not even that. It's like you can't say that a splinter in your neighbor's eye when you have a plank in your eye. You know what I mean? So you can't be saying all this stuff. Granted, it is true. He's not wrong, but you can't say all this stuff and you literally, a Geppetto. So allegedly.
I mean, it's on the site. I'm not going to that site because you have the OSI at my door be like,
Nah, I'm good.
FBI, open up. It's like, come on, bro. But yeah, in the midst of things, yeah, this is what tend to happen. Like, somebody will give a statement, all of a sudden now they're just like, I'm suspect number one in some allegation case. It's crazy that we can't say the P word on YouTube.
A lot of stuff you can't say. What are you, new?
I mean, I thought this was America, but apparently not. Apparently,
you've been in
need
Europe
protection
too long.
for
You've been in Europe way too long, my friend.
We got protection for people who touch children, but I mean, I can't say a select few words on the internet without going against company guidelines. So we'll just leave it at that. Because
sad case.
I can't get into this conversation without like literally probably getting us banned from this platform. So
yeah, so I'm just gonna say, you never know, man. You never know who's doing, what's in people's closets. So,
tragic. I didn't mean what I said when we did the video, though. So don't take away from that.
Yeah, don't take away from that for sure. But
I mean, it is what it is. But we just wanted to raise awareness and fully explained that we do not condone his type of behavior outside of his statement initially in the parameters of the conversation that was going on. So, until next time, peace.